Well, Blues, here we are, 18th of September 2023, 100 days on from our Champions League successes over in Istanbul. And my word, what 100 days it's been. Not one day have I woken up and not thought about us lifting that trophy. Not one day have I woken up and not thought about the journey that it took to get to that point in time where İlkay Gündoğan, although we thought it may have been other captains prior to him that would have lifted it, got to lift that elusive trophy. Well, it's not elusive anymore, is it? Quite apt, really, at City today, and this is just our club in a nutshell, really. I've uploaded a video to YouTube. If you've not seen it already, it's on the screen behind me here. Make sure you give it a watch. I need to watch the full thing too, but I wanted to do this video first to celebrate 100 days, and then let you guys know that the video's on there if you didn't already know, and then we can all sit and watch it, hopefully today. It celebrates our journey from 2011 all the way to that moment where İlkay lifted that, like I said, once elusive trophy. And I've got a feeling it's going to be quite emotional. If you've already watched it, you'll know it. I just saw a little clip then of Pep, just, you know, from the heart, genuine emotion, outpourings of emotion, genuine love for the project that he's one, created, and two, developed over the last 8 seasons. And I can't thank the guy enough. Just want to say that growing up as a kid wasn't always easy. I am nearly 30, so obviously I'm appreciative that there's City fans that are a lot older than me. Of course, big shout out to Ian as well, of course, who's been going home and away for, well over 2,300 games now. And I think, you know, you can't help when you're born. You know, you can't help that you didn't go to York. You can't help that you didn't go to Macclesfield, and you know you weren't at Boundary Park. You know, in yesteryear. But what I would say is, you know, learn your history and appreciate your history and appreciate the journey, and you know, look back at how difficult it was to even qualify for the UEFA Cup back in, you know, the early 2000s. Look how difficult it was to get into Europe in our doldrum days, you know, when we couldn't even qualify because we were 2 leagues below where you even needed to be to compete to get into Europe. And, you know, growing up as a kid, it was tough, you know, watching other teams playing in Europe, watching the Champions League on ITV as it was then on terrestrial television, knowing that my club didn't have a chance of qualifying for it really unless we had that one good season. So what I would say is to any younger people than me out there even, you know, that feel like they're disrespected maybe or not identified with, you know, if you know your City history, then you know you're able to stand in a room with people of all ages and say, you know what, I appreciate where we came from and where we are now. But if you don't do that, then you know, to appreciate the Champions League win and success even more, go back and look at the Hamburg defeat. Go back and look at getting knocked out of the UEFA Cup back in 2004. You know, look at getting knocked out of, you know, competitions year on year, and look at what it means to, you know, to now be a big fish in a big pond, and appreciate the success that we've now got in a much more defined manner. All I want to do is just congratulate every single City fan on earth that genuinely cares about this football club on 100 days of being Champions League winners and European champions, champions of Europe. We know what we are. Enjoy the day, everyone. Treat it like a birthday or Christmas day or however you want to treat it, and make sure that you remember it forever. Don't let that moment that İlkay lifted that trophy ever disappear. I feel Aguero's goal against QPR every single moment that I wake up as a City fan and a dedicated, football obsessive. Make sure you do that about the Champions League win. And do you know what? As we embark on another season, if we never won it again, people know my views. I wouldn't really care. But what I would say is that first one will always be the sweetest. Make sure you enjoy it. Don't let it pass you by. Happy 100 days, Blues. Enjoy it.